everyone, welcome back to this week's video. Today we're doing hair. I decided to take down this braids that I've had for a month, so I looked for something to watch. So whilst doing this, I was watching Prison Break. It really made everything seem easier and shorter. And the scissors I'm using, you guys, it was just hurting my fingers because it was a little bit blunt. And this whole process of just cutting off my braids took me about 20 minutes to take down, and that's just me thinking, oh, that is a cute fringe. So don't worry, I'm going to be putting the products I'm using for my hair today on the screen. I try to use minimum products because first of all, I don't really know what works with my hair yet, and that's wow, we are done until no, not really, sis. We still have a few more braids to go through, but like everything else, that also came to an end, and I'm just celebrating and thinking that could be a cute hairstyle. So now we actually doing the actual debraiding. So I decided to use a comb with a sharp tail. This made the job much easier, and I think this part took me about 20 minutes. And look at those knots. Well, that's not surprising because I've had those braids for about a month, so you can imagine all the dirt, the oil, and the sweat. Disgusting, but yeah. And my arms were hurting, they were burning. I mean, if you do your own hair, or even when you undo it, you know how much that can be a strain on your arms. It's a good manual work, good exercise for your hands. So yeah, that's just me undoing my hair, watching Prison Break, and I have no idea how many times I've watched Prison Break, and I think it's just the best series ever made. And so yeah, we're almost done. One more to go. I really hope there aren't any other braids hidden in there because I'm just gonna kill myself if there is. Anyway, we're done with that, and next we're just going to have to detangle. Oh wow, look at the celebration. Now we're going to finger detangle or just use our hands to detangle. So I'm going to be using coconut oil and some rice water. So I'm going to be taking some coconut oil, and from the roots upward I'm going to apply it and detangle with my fingers or my hands. I don't really know the expression here, but yeah, that's what I was doing. This really does minimize hair loss because your hair is dry. You don't want to detangle it whilst it's dry. That's why I'm using coconut oil. I use coconut oil for my hair and cooking. I've stopped using it on my skin because it just dries it out. Now I'm just using rice water to spray it in my hair, keep my hair hydrated. I really like this cute spray bottle, but somehow it was leaking, which was kind of a bummer, but it was doing its job, and I bought it for I think 5 rand or something, so that should be expected. At least it looks nice. So I just sprayed the rice water in my hair. If you want to know how I made it, I just used normal rice water and soaked it for 48 hours, and since I'm not going to be using all that, you can just keep it in the fridge for future use. And it did not even smell that bad. Now I'm just going to take a plastic bag and wrap it around my head so as to let all the oil and the moisture absorb into my hair. I just left it to soak for about 20 minutes, and we're back. Look, it's already shrinking. That's the thing with natural hair, it's always shrinking, but you will know it's there. Now I'm just taking some water to increase hydration in my hair because now I'm going to be adding shampoo. That's just water with nothing else, and I'm just checking the length. And now I'm going to be using this organics shampoo with aloe vera for normal hair. This shampoo does contain sodium, and natural hair gurus say that you shouldn't use products with sodium in it. It's not good for your hair, but well, it's very cheap. It's a 1 liter bottle and it smells really nice, and all that just screams my name. So I'm using it for now until I can afford to buy a more expensive shampoo that's gonna have to work for me. You can get it in any drugstore, I think, or even a supermarket. So yeah, I had to make sure that every hair in my head had some shampoo in it, and then I'm just going to leave it in my hair for about 5 minutes before I actually wash it. So now after that, I'm just going to go wash it. Unfortunately, I can't take you with me, but I'm also going to be using the organics conditioner for dry and damaged hair. Also another 1 liter bottle, which lasts forever. I actually did not end up using the comb because I didn't want to lose too much hair. Now I'm just gonna go in with the Cantu leave-in conditioning repair cream. I cannot tell you how good this smells. It smells so good. If you follow me on my Instagram, I always talk about it. Now I'm just sectioning my hair into smaller parts and use this product. It is a very expensive product, so I'm trying to use a little of it because I do not want to spend all of it on my hair. And as soon as you apply it on your hair, you can actually start to feel your hair getting softer and more manageable. So I think this really lives up to its name. Now I'm just going to twist it in my hair and just leave it to set for a while. Now I'm going to do that with the rest of my hair and just put this leave-in conditioner. You guys, it smells so good. Even now as I'm recording this, I can smell it. The scent does stay for longer, which is something that I really appreciate. So now I bought this I got this hair product as a present from someone, so I really appreciate it because I don't think I would have bought it with my money, because as much as I like it, it's quite expensive. Now I'm just going to be using this yarn after applying the leave-in conditioner all over my head. I'm going to triple it into a bigger strand so it doesn't cut my hair. I'm not using hot air or a dryer in my hair, so I'm just going to be letting my hair air dry as well as straightening it. So I'm just going to be using this yarn and just wrap it around my hair. This process does take a little bit of time for your hair to dry, so I had to leave it overnight. So that's basically what I just did there, just wrapping the yarn around my hair. I am not very good at this, but the point here is not the aesthetics of it, but the functional part of it, and it does work like a charm. So if you also have been struggling on how to dry your hair that is still short for you to braid or make twist on it, you can use this method. So I'm just gonna do that in the rest of my head. It's not as easy as it looks. That's why it kind of looks like a mess. So it does feel like success when you finally go through your whole big head like mine. Now I'm just going to be using this Cantu tea tree and jojoba hair and scalp oil. It again smells really nice, but the bottle is kind of tricky. It kind of solidifies. It's not very oily, as you can tell, so you have to squeeze it out of the bottle. So you're going to need a little bit of masculinity to do that, but it also again smells so good. It does help protect against breakage and conditions your scalp to encourage growth. It does smell good, so if you want you can try buying this. I bought it in a drugstore, I think, as well. Now I'm just cleaning up these loose ends and cutting them off, and then I just realized I left out some hair, which is kind of a bummer if you ever have to go through this, because now I can't redo or take off another batch to include that hair strand, so we're just gonna have to leave it hanging like that. So like I said, I couldn't take this off the same day because my hair was still wet. I had to leave it overnight, and would have to show you guys the next day. This is the next day. I'm going to be using the Cantu Grow Strong and Strengthening Treatment. It does strengthen fragile strands and protect from heat damage, but since we're not going to be using any heat, this is just going to have to do the other job that it's supposed to do. So now I'm just going to separate my hair using this, making sure that my hair is not dry. And oh my god, you guys, it smells so good, and I'm really happy with how my hair has grown. It's amazing, and yes, it smells so good. We know, we heard you. So yeah, that's basically what I had to do with my hair, and just massage it into my scalp and make sure that it's well distributed. Now I'm just going to be using this hairband I got for like 6 rand or something, and it's so soft, it's nice. And that's it guys, thank you very much for watching.